Welcome to Men-torshowcaseMagazine, newly formed by Love in Motion Productions. Men-torshowcaseMagazine will feature local and national untold stories of those giving back to others. We invite you to view our other pages and see an array of services we are offering to the community. Come and join us. We're excited to have you be a part of our new beginning as we seek to build lives and help others to succeed in leaving a living legacy.
Welcome to Men-torshowcase Magazine, where we feature ordinary people doing extraordinary things. I'm your host, Jerry Gibson, and today we have songwriter, singer, Miss Empress Mercy.
Yes. Nice to meet
Pleasure to have you here, Miss Mercy.
Yeah.
Let's delve right on into this conversation here.
Start right in.
I read that you actually started singing at about 8 years old, and that you and your sisters actually had a little singing group.
Yes.
Kind of tell me about that.
Well, my mom is actually one of 17 children.
Mm-hmm.
Same father, same mother, very traditional.
Wow. 17.
Yes, 17.
My goodness.
And all of them sing.
Wow.
All of them were musically inclined, I should say.
Okay.
And just naturally, when we were younger, my mother would make us sing different places.
Okay.
At first, it wasn't, we didn't really want to do it every time.
Uh-huh.
But then more and more, we really grow to love it.
Okay.
You know.
Have you and your sisters done anything professionally, or you say your family sings? Have you guys put any of that on the wax, as they say?
No, I would say at family reunions, we definitely would come together, and that would be very nice.
That might be something to think about. Yeah. Now, I read that your father is a minister.
Yeah.
How was that growing up as a preacher's kid? I mean, were there restrictions? I mean, was it certain music that you could or could not listen to? How was that household?
It was strict, yes.
Okay.
Weren't allowed to go to certain places, listen to certain music, especially worldly music.
Right.
And but there was always one exception, Bob Marley.
Oh, Bob Marley. Everybody knows Bob Marley.
One Love.
One Love. Yeah. Like I said, Bob Marley, he was something. I mean, I can remember really when I think of reggae, he was really my introduction, and I mean, just tops in what he did and what he said. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, it was something that stretched universal, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Do you have a band, or do you use tracks right now?
Well, whenever I get a chance, I love to use the band.
Ain't nothing like it. Live instruments.
I feel like that's where I feel the most comfortable.
Right.
But at the moment, I am using tracks.
Okay. Now I read that your influences were the likes of Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Erykah Badu, just to name a few. Mm-hmm. How did they influence you individually? I mean, what were their influences on you, I guess? All
right. Well, definitely Bob Marley and Peter Tosh really spoke on social issues. Mm-hmm. And meaning things that are happening universally around the world every day, and that has been taking place. As far as Erykah Badu, she always embodied that live and freestyle vibe, and that's something that really drew me to Erykah Badu, because I feel like when it's live, when it's freestyling with the interaction, right, all of that is really what makes it special.
Now, these artists, the influence, when you listen to them, how is it that you stay true to your own creativity as opposed to, because I've heard other artists, or when they initially start out, they may start out sounding like a particular artist. Mm-hmm.
I listen to the different artists who influence me. I mainly take their lyrics as my influence.
Okay.
Just I feel what they're saying. I put on that music, and I really don't even like to go into which genre, because for me, put on the music and it speaks to me, and I hear lyrics. It just flows.
So you're motivated by them, but you sound like you.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
I like that. Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years when in conjunction with giving back as far as the youth are concerned, you know, and their concerns?
Well, on a local scale, in the community, I hope to be able to get in touch with the youths in my community, whether it be through they have different places where you can do gardening or certain stuff on a local scale. But as far as on a wider scale, I'm hoping through my music that I'll be able to travel and be able to share with different ones. And I feel like the message is it doesn't have an expiration date.
Isn't that so?
Yeah.
Wow.
So 5 to 7 years, I just hope to see myself continuing to be inspired, continuing to staying true to what I believe and what I see, my experiences, and never really just be influenced by trying to be something that I'm not.
Okay. When it's all said and done, when you're no longer here, but your music and what you've left behind is speaking for you, what would you like if I were a person and I picked up some of your music and played it, or if I say you had a scholarship fund or something set up, what would you want that to say to me if I didn't know you, or I never got a chance to meet you, but just kind of came across some stuff that you've been involved in?
All right. Well, if you didn't know me, then you wouldn't know that I was a very hard worker.
Okay.
Anything that I put my mind to, I work very hard at it consistently. But for those who do know me and hear my work or seen some of the things that I've done, they would know that I'm a very personable person, meaning I love people, you know, and connecting with people and sharing with people.
So you feel that in your music. I mean, the fact that you do care and love people. I mean, I had a chance to listen to your music, and I can feel that, you know, the fact that you do connect. You know, you're not just singing just to be singing, but you connect.
Oh, very much. A lot of the songs talks on social issues, things that are happening, like as far as police brutality with the song Blood, freedom, that talks about those who are who grew up kind of in a religious mindset, and they're learning more about the world, I would say, because those who are grew up kind of sheltered.
Right.
And know your history. It's like my black nation, for them to really look within themselves and say, oh, we have to know where we're coming from, so that we know where we're going.
And you know what? Those are 3 of your songs that really, when I heard your album, Freedom, Freedom was one that really got me. Know Your History and Blood, I believe it is. Yeah. And like I said, I could feel, you know, when I heard Blood, I could feel that it had like a political overtone to it. And I mean, even down to the police brutality that's happening here, to even the new administration. I mean, I could kind of sort of feel that in that particular song. So I mean, you know, you're doing what you are setting out to do.
Yes.
So like I say, that in that I can definitely appreciate, you know, your music. Definitely respect. What would you say to an aspiring up and coming artist who's listening to your music, who wants to be you, You know, because sometimes artists, you know, you see a person, they want to be that person. What would you say to an artist that's up and coming and just want to be you?
All right. I would say, be you, because that is your power.
Wow.
There's no other person who's going to do it like you, say it like you. You have to honor that.
Wow.
And you have to serve it, and you have to actually build it, shape it, and nourish it.
Okay. Wow, that's something. I'm going to put you on the spot.
All right.
Okay.
Put me on the spot.
Give me a little acapella.
Acapella?
Give it to me. Let me hear what you got.
All right. All right. Let's see here. I want my freedom. Yes, I want my freedom. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I felt that.
I always feel it.
I want that CD. Okay, I'm gonna get that CD because, like I said, it says a whole lot of stuff, and I don't think it's a CD that you can just listen to one time and get everything out of it.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So, like I said, I mean, you know, thank you for what you do. And I don't even know if you realize right now the impact that you're having. So I say to you, continue to do what you do. Sky's the limit. You got it. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. You know. And like I say, I thank you for coming here today. I appreciate you taking a little time off from your family and your music and just, you know, coming down here
Thanks for having
to showcase and sharing what you have shared with us. You know. So again, I thank you.
Thank you.
And for those of you who want to see this interview in its entirety, go to www.men-torshowcase.com and remember to put the dash between men and Tor, and also like us on Facebook.